Kalau begitu.
Yo. Aduh dai.
Oh, Pak, itu Ben.
Hah? Oh, siap.
Udah di Ben itu. Kakak. Udah di Ben itu.
Lanjut nih ya. Kap gerak. Duduk. Yang ini. Gelap mil. Yang ini. Pak, Abang pakai nggak?
Oh, ternyata laki bini, Cok, di dalam ini. Dia. Laki. Ganti lagi.
Jadi pandai aku.
Apa? Ya. One.
John.
Sudah semua ya?
Nah.
Itu sudah.
Lah. Yoi. Terus dia new.
Ya boleh.
Bikin ulang.
Terus sini dulu boleh satu pendong dua. Antara dua yang korbet terdendir nih.
Jaga dulu. Lagi anu nak kok.
Pik, jangan lama-lama antre.
Aduh. Cinta dipendongkan.
Wah, ada hanatot. Iya, di sini. Oh, masih yang di sini.
Ada uang guys.
Oh, magak tu dengan.
Cara yang.
Yang lalu sebenarnya
Mas abang udah pakai itu. Ini tengah tiu.
Mandel, habis keburu
Gantung.
beta yang gantung.
Lumayan.
So the field has been reduced now to just 8. It is quarter-finals day for the right to be within just one tie of the showpiece final. You can feel here a sense of possibility. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here with a place in the last four.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this meeting. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
action has already started. João Neves is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The keeper has it.
Serius nih.
He can run onto that. Fabian Ruiz.
Paris Saint-Germain, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really...
There you go.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Shoots! Manchester United! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Mulai, gobos dia 20.
Ya.
Ya,
Ya, ya di sini.
kan itu dulu ni instruksi lah. Menang dia balik.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
That has been cut short. Menu shifted upfield.
Ya. Betul ni.
That's been won straight back. Zirkzee. Bruno Fernandes. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Tidak lu.
Jangan lek lah,
Maki. Kakak peguru lah bang ni. Dia kakak peguru do kapal do miring apa?
He's going to be disappointed with that.
kan dia.
Nuno Mendes.
Ni.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Dia militer lagi, do kapal do. Nih. Boleh.
Manchester United being made to look sloppy in possession here.
Balik. Ya, itu jam.
Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it.
Oh, berapa?
Thinks one through. Now who's going to be first to this? Shaw, some resolute defending there.
Penyirik ya.
Gol bunuh diri apa?
Premier dan kapal
That's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really
kapal cantik kah? Iya, tu terima.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And he's picked out the run. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he spark a counter here? João Neves forwards and with intent. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Okay.
He's found the way through. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Vitinha have it back and can go again. And that's a good ball. Doué. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Zixi laid out to the left flank. Shaw unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is a little undercooked.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from...
Takes a shot! Tries to get it clear. Dembele, not delicately. That's really well manoeuvred.
Ya. Lari.
It's Ruiz.
Yo, terus.
Dembele.
Yo, video in start menang.
Could be danger here. Trossing.
Start dulu.
De Ligt gets away. Fabian Ruiz. Decent strike, kept it physic low. Shaw aimed forwards. Hang on. Sesko! And it's there!
Nó cam bây giờ ra cũng chừng chừng.
Rồi ya,
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Shaw has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Martinez. Well, that's well seen too. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Dembele herring after the ball here. He is through here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Sesko. Tacho makes the interception. Tries a deft little ball. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Fabian Ruiz. Sesko. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Zixi, and he's gone backward here. Tries a shot.
Lọt dài.
Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United are having a ball here. Sesko. Fabian Ruiz. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, it was a chance. And that is that. So another test pass, and the message could not be more clear. We are coming for the prize.
Sudah gitu.
Ver.
Biar betul mas. Betul mas jangan main. Mai betul pik. Kau ya.
Anda santala lo.
Gas tante. Kami tante aja. Gas tante. Oh, astagfirullah. Yan, may yung basa ni. Dulo nila.
Ano ba kaya? Hindi mo?
Tama na yan. Yes.
Lima pa nih.
No, bro.
Wah, ini kan satu.
Jelek. Iya dong, ya beri. Kirapi.
Sudah lu TB-TB sa pokoknya.
So we are down to the last four semi-finals as they are meant to be, right on edge. Both sides have laid out their credentials to be here, but only one of them makes the final. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. So it's a straight shootout for the final. That's what we're going to see. There's nowhere, Jim, you would rather be.
Again, some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. Well, you do everything to take... Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Bayern Munich, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. And it's Musiala. He steps in, and that's the end of that. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's just lacking in accuracy. It's out for a goal kick.
Neto lagi.
Casemiro
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take
Yeah,
the
mira,
sting
una,
out of their
una.
position attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
He's having a shot! Denied by
Come
an
on.
instinctive save.
Diaz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Defending of the desperate variety. Chooses to go back. Oh, it's come loose. Goretzka looking to run onto it. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Casemiro attempts a clearance. Point blank header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Stanisic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well, that's well seen too.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Zirkzee, and he's away. Zirkzee showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick.
Jangan berkil.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Diaz. Davis. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Really shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious cautious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on. That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Elise. Nicely intercepted. Menu forwards and with intent. He was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Yes.
And it's Stanisic. Succumbs to the pressure. Musiala. Bayern Munich leading here thanks to that early goal. And the shots! And the ball's come loose here. Defending was strong and firm. Musiala in acres of space out wide. Maguire gets good distance on it. Back into the middle. Laid back in. Clear away. The semi-final reaches halfway. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Bayern Munich were at their advantage on...
And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
There's the header!
Jangan kaget begitu langsung. Bola tu lewat terus kaget.
Certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that.
Itu,
He needs to pick
kira
himself
pun kalau
back
nak
and
jaga.
move on. Musiala.
Lights come loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Bayern Munich and a free kick. Bruno Fernandes is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said.
Kimmich aimed forwards. Diaz. Musiala. And it's Musiala. Musiala receives it in a wide position. Šeško. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way. And they know that they're going to be involved in...
Šeško is on circle! Zirkzee. Lovely, now and a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Kane. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw, gently done. Stanisic, shifted upfield. Kane. Davis, some resolute defending there. Musiala receives it in a good position here. Chance for a shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the intent.
Climbs up big!
He's gotten up by that far. He looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he did well at this. Better look next time, maybe. Šeško really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And they can counter here. Šeško.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well played. Danger.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves.
Decent chance!
Hey.
It's in! Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Jackson has cut it out. Gnabry. It really is now or never. They need a goal. Wherever it comes.
Here, Peter, I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Upamecano moved on forwards. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Tiga minit.
With officials showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Jackson. And it's Kane. It's been slipped through. It's the keeper's ball. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Bayern Munich conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Zirkzee. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now then, the ball's come loose. Over to the left. That's an excellent interception. Lima. Goretzka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Šeško back into the middle. He has a look up. Neuer claims comfortably. Lima. Goretzka. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Olise. Kane. Oh, easy pickings there. Extra time reaches half-time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act.
Abang tuh nolak bang, jangan paksa-paksa. Yang ganti itu nol, maksudnya yang ini stel karena mau ganti pemain.
Diogo Dalot gets into some space. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Davis. Now it's Jackson. Olise. Kane. Lima. That was a brilliant interception. Menu. And it's Lima. And it's played forward. He is through here. Zirkzee. Not just Cunha! That has been knocked clear.
Mas, salamat agad.
Desperate defending required here. Played out to the right.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's run loose here. Matches Cunha. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Baka ng keeper, man. Baka ng keeper.
And that is it. There will be penalties.
Kahit baka ng keeper.
Doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Belum,
The
man.
referee has
Stand
ended
up.
the second half of extra time. All square. Some weary legs out there. So who has it left in them to take a penalty? So this one to set the tone. Denied remarkably.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Wala kalaan kalau kami.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Bayern Munich
Jalan dia
from
bisa
one
bagus.
behind.
Tekan arah.
That's a good penalty.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Dialog.
Keeper did plenty right, but couldn't save it. So this one to restore parity. Great stop, and the keeper punches the air. So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Big character, big moment, big save. Bayern Munich are looking to keep pace here.
Nah, pong kuat lang.
No, he's fluffed it.
Kalag. Kalag.
Neuer obliged to stop this to keep them alive.
Buhay mo lang. Lompat na
There it is, the decisive kick. Well, you cannot hide the evident disappointment of semi-final defeat. There's no more cruel time to lose. They can only find small consolation in having come so far. Your final thoughts?
Tidak kuat, ini mah.
Apa dong?
Jangan lagi.
Jalan dulu.
Yo.
Masa.
Biar rikal-rikal, cowok. Ini gol pertama dah udah. Yang gol tergagak pengurang. Gagak gol itu. Balas sekarang. Balas setelah.
Aku mundur dari.
Ya gol sih dia. Tapi terbalik. Siapa Granger nih?
Yang mendapatkan kasih garap. Iya. Tapi
tarik belakang. Oh, bisa. Santai. Oh ini mun tadi ya?
Lancar kok.
Bekas apa ya?
Berarti kita harus mulai salah satu. Jaringan.
Ih, sakit sekali. Sumpah. Gila terbilang sakit gila.
So welcome one and all to semi-final day, each side at the expense of the other, determined, convinced that it is they who will be contesting the final and indeed perhaps going on to glory. This though is a game right on the edge. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football. Ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate bitter out. It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage. Just this game and then the final.
A game some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually harder than it seems. But it's looking like a terrific occasion here. Let's just hope we have a game to match all of this wonderful expectation.
Breakthrough strike! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Gravenberg. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Kunde aim forwards. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Endo. Now it's Mohamed Salah. All played right into his path. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Fitz, over to the left, and it's played forward, and it's Rashford, and Dyke cuts it out. Gravenberg, Robertson in acres of space out wide. Gravenberg, he's had a shot! Easy pickings there. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. This might shoot a goal. It's there. And this is getting better and better.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Cuts out the supply. And it's Gavi. Now who's going to be first to this? And the shot's on. It's Lewandowski! Rafinha. Simple. Rashford gets a foot in here. Endo. Simple. Frimpong is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Dump it.
Van Dijk, and the keeper's got it again. And the semi-final reaches halfway. We learned from the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Yeah.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Endo caresses it through. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's Rashford. And they win it back again.
Eh. Kita gol satu dulu ama
Gomez.
leva.
Endo. Robertson.
No, America go already in mind.
Frimpong.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something.
Rafinha with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Ada uno dari lah, enggak ya, kata lu rasa selen kan.
And it's Robertson. Gravenberg. Rashford.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Robertson. Robertson. Rafinha. And it's Vitz. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! Isak. And he's following up. Yes! Mohamed Salah at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Robertson. Looking here to chip it through. Decent chance! Oh, extraordinary.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Konate. Rashford puts his foot on the gas. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it... And the shot! It sticks it away! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Lewandowski really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Clearly not happy with that. He's found a way through. It's Lewandowski! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Rafinha. Konate. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Pedri. And it's Rashford.
Sendiri.
Isak, oh, good taking, a good error. Barcelona are out.
Guru.
In some ways, defeat here even more painful than losing in the final. So near yet so far, and the look on the players' faces says it all. It is heartbreaking. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Listen, I can tell you that losing the final is not as bad
Ito
as...
yung mga... Lima.
Nandito tayo mga ipon na.
Nadoon. Sabo. Pulang. Like so. Hipon. Hipon kaya tinggal.
Hindi mo na mo.
Sudah dito lang nek. Dali ada mau yang mana?
Jaga floor.
Dito kamera.
Oh, laut minta ka bola. Putih. Tadi deh. Nice. Ini. Ya, ini loh nani.
Salam balik buat Pak John yang buat gantian
Yang Hamid Iyan ya.
Hah? Yang Hamid Iyan.
Kalau live nak deh langsap lepas.
Welcome one and all to this grand occasion, preceded as it was by raised decibel levels, but now in almost reverential silence which has descended on the stands in eager anticipation of what lies ahead. This is where they all wanted to be. This really is it. Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Two teams, Jim Becklin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chance for a shot! Šeško! He's managed to get himself offside. Good chance here! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in the final two, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
And here's Circe. Now that's well seen too. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. Isak. Forwardson with intent. Konate. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Gravenberg. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. And reclaimed it in a trice. promising move. Gomez. Kerkez. That's a throw. Zirkzee.
In.
Kerkez. Mazraoui makes the interception. Aim forwards. That looks a cracking ball. There's the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Šeško certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Szoboszlai. Endo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he latch onto this?
Coba, lihat guru.
Missed by a fraction.
Zirkzee, well, he went with real power there, and something dainty and subtle was called.
Dia lewat toh.
Šeško. That's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk.
Trên TikTok ini.
Konate. Salah. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. He's done very well to get to that.
Szoboszlai clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gravenberg falls short. And a chance!
Endo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Mazraoui is offering some sort of an apology there.
The pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Binatang topi.
We've reached the halfway point of the final.
Ah.
It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means.
Terang
The
Giro.
intensity levels are there. We just lack that telling breakthrough moment. So, at the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim, how's it looking for you?
Well, with it being a final, caginess is to be expected. Each obviously wants it badly, but neither wants to find themselves behind, and that's the issue now.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Konate gets over and intercepts. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Isak. Here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Van Dijk. Endo. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. That's very neat. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Mohamed Salah looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Gravenberg. Turns and goes back. Kerkez. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Salah. Szoboszlai. Can he finish? Šeško. Menu. And he thumps it clear. Manchester United have got it back, and they'll have another go. Zirkzee. Šeško.
Ada tu.
And the shot.
Singai. Popular ai.
Gravenberg. And it's Kirkes.
Satu ini.
Bruno Fernandes. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Ni kiper gol.
And it's Frimpong.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nice physical challenge. Šeško. Van Dijk. And it's Kirkes. So not long left in this now. Extra time is imminent. And there's something dramatic happens now. Soboslai spread out to the left. Kirkes. Oh, great play. Tries a shot. That was very necessary. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Desperate defending required here. Gravenberg with the short one. Isak. This might spell. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's in!
Yeah.
Nothing to separate them. We have extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. There's the shot!
Really accurate.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Gomez. Endo. Kirkes. Szoboszlai.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Menu made into space. Gravenberg. Endo. Gomez. Gravenberg. Kirkes. Gravenberg. And it's Frimpong. Succumbs to the pressure. Reached the midway point in extra time. Halfway through extra time, and still we are deadlocked. Is it time for a hero to step up and to grab the headlines here?
Masih namun di kita Mbak. Masih namun di kita. Di papan ya, Bang. Masih satu bak ni.
And we're up and running. The last 15 minutes, the closing stretch of a marathon final. That's really well manoeuvred. Endo. Gomez. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Kirkes. And they can counter here.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Gomez.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Mohamed Salah. And it's Kirkes. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Fuori di calcio, no? Si usa.
Bradley. Szoboszlai.
In and
Takes the
out.
shot. Ekitike. Shot a goal. And that is it. Time for no more.
Yeah, and at least they both had a go at winning it in extra time. It's often the
Manca ne
opposite.
vuoi?
The referee has ended
Done
the
it.
second half of extra time.
Right.
All square.
Only.
Some weary legs out there. So who has it left in them to take a penalty?
Sombong main. Guarda te keluar tu. Dia dah mana, Wan?
Kapten doh.
Oh, nak ni.
So it comes down to this.
Oh,
5
dah lah.
penalties.
Balik ke ya.
So this one to set the tone.
Tinggal lagi pakai akun masuk pakai akun Pak Gurwan yang ada itu ngana gitu. So,
Oh,
Mana?
it's a
dia
nightmare
start
start.
kena.
Kaya ya kon. Tenda beranak satu, baru anak dua.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked the spot.
Kontrol sudah.
Manchester United looking to draw
Oh,
level.
bembu mo.
Keeper's gone the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Mohamed Salah is second man up.
Saya Imam Hudi.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Manchester United are looking to him to tie things up. Oh,
Ini
he's
mas,
missed
ni.
it, he's in the post.
He didn't
Jangan
need
nak
to
kena
put
join.
things so finely.
This to double their advantage. Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it.
Lurus tu boi.
Doubles their lead. Manchester United are looking to
Iya,
save
lawan.
match point. It's in, he's kept them in it.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed
Dia bayar
it
pasang
perfectly.
gift dia pun
This to
live
put them
tadi.
2 up.
Dia ni telara.
And he
ginagawa.
delivers.